Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be talking about the amazing series that is... Let me first start off with this. Gears of War has been my childhood. Ever since I could think, one of my first memories was my dad playing Gears of War 2 on his couch, rotting, while I was a starving child with no food, no water, and at that moment, no present father. But his trick shots were dope. So yeah, you could say I have some Gears of War experience. And after the recent entries of Gears 5, Gears Tactics, and now Gears Reloaded that just came out, I wanted to make this video just so I can glaze Gears of War. And that's literally it. Let's get into this.
Okay, so for those unaware of what Gears of War is, let me break it down for you. Gears of War stars Marcus Fenix, a roided up beefcake of a man that is known for many things, including baking with friends, going on long walks across the beach, and most importantly, tearing locusts in half. You know, the usual. But I hear you say, what's a locust? Well, I'm glad you asked. So a locust is basically if you take Over the Trend Twins, Mark Zuckerberg, pre-humanized, and a bucket of white paint that is a few years past its expiration date. Blend it all together, and you get a locust, a soulless, evil creature that wants nothing more than to please a woman.
And that's basically the essential for people who have no idea what Gears of War is. So with that out of the way, we can talk about my favorite thing about Gears of War. Gears of War takes place on the planet Sarah. Basically Earth if it was named Sarah. Not much differences. We have spiders, they have spiders. We have dogs, they have dogs. It's basically the same. Before the events of Gears of War 1, there was a war. It was called the Pendulum War. To give you a more or less rundown of what it was the Coalition, or the COG in this case, had fuel. This other group, called the UIR, wanted it. And they fought for several decades just for the UIR to realize, hey Paul, you know that war we have against the COG?
Yeah, John, the one that's been going on for decades, killing millions over a fuel source?
Yeah, I was thinking, what if we stopped the whole kill everyone for fuel? You know, it kind of seems a little reckless.
God, you're a genius. I gotta tell Cinch Command, we can make peace with the COG right now. Hey, John?
Yeah, what's up?
What's that beeping sound?
Yeah, so that beeping sound was the Hammer of Dawn. The Hammer of Dawn was developed partially by both the UIR and COG. It's a little confusing to explain. All you need to know is that a man known as Adam Fenix helped build it. It'll be important later. So yeah, Hammer of Dawn sees victory for the COG soldiers and allows Sarah to be able to have world peace. For about like 2 days. And now, that leads me to the next war, the... Okay, so basically, after the Pendulum War, there was this baddie known as Queen Mira. And she had an army of Tier 3 Gooners. And she was like, let's go invade, because I want to, and I don't like yellow stuff. Basically, not going to go into more depth than that. And with her army, she emerged, you could say, from everywhere across Sarah, killing millions in just the first week of arrival. It is important for me to tell you this day was known as Emergence Day, or E-Day. Many Sarans glaze this day talking about they murdered billions. So when years are dated, worded, is that? I don't even know. They say like 10 years since E-Day, or 10 years before E-Day, you know, stuff like that. So 14 years after E-Day, I don't care if I'm glossing over so much. I just want to get through this video. We have Gears of War 1, the setting of a broken, isolated world where Tier 3 Gooners, the baddie Queen Mira, have basically slaughtered most of humanity. But Marcus Fenix just got out of prison.
Dom, I got caught selling crack to children and I'm serving 5 to 10.
Wait, you're in prison.
Dom, you got to get me out of here. They got P. Diddy in here.
What happened to your voice, Marcus?
Dom, that's not important. I need your help.
Okay, I can talk to Anna and see what we can do.
Oh, fuck.
Hang up that computer call. Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
So yeah, with both prison experience and serving in the Pendulum Wars, you can see Marcus got his fair share of trauma. But trust me, it's not going to stop anytime soon. But let's focus on the present. Dom gets Marcus free from prison and now has a new mission to take out the Locust Horde. 2 words: bath bomb. Colonel Hoffman says that if they take a shower, the Locusts, just one shower, they'll wipe off all the dirt and grime and they can go back to being a normal human. No more worrying about tier subs and super chats. So with that goal in mind, Marcus and Dom's first job is to find the Resonator, which is going to be used to find the Locust Stronghold. Hey guys, okay, that's the end of the video. I'm pretty sure you knew that it was going to end as soon as I said Stronghold. So if you watched the end of the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And on top of that, if you're hearing this, type Super Sigma in the chat if you understand. Have a great day and bye.